Alright, I'm just gonna assume it's working then. This took too many attempts. Where's my mouse? Let's just start. Hi. Hi. I am Happy Duck. Nope. Hi. I'm Happy Duck. Uh, I'll restart that one more time. Hey, I'm Duck. Nope. Hi. I'm Happy Duck. So, one more time. Hi, I'm Happy Duck. Anyway, welcome. This is a little intro to everything about me, I guess. Alright, let's start from the top. So, why I'm starting this channel. I really enjoy sharing things about my life. I want to be able to show who I am eventually to my kids or a future girlfriend. And maybe to family members like grandparents and stuff. Speaking of girlfriends, most women seem to want someone who's financially stable, which is totally fair. I didn't go to college, and the job I have pays about $15 an hour, which, working 40 hours a week, is enough to pay for basic needs and have about $600 left over to spend on whatever. I also spend money on friends, family, and travel, so I'm only saving around $6,000 a year. It means that I'll be able to afford a house when I'm like 105 years old or something. I could ditch the friends and family to save 1,500 bucks or so, but they make me happy, so I won't lose them for something stupid. And if I got a girlfriend, I'd have to choose between spending the money on her or my friends. My point is, what I make now isn't sustainable. I can survive off of it for now, but if I break a limb or anything, I can't afford to fix it. It's kind of like I'm gambling with my future every day and just hoping that I win every time. And I am lucky, but as I get older, the odds get lower and lower, and at some point I'll lose. Why haven't I posted anything? So, a little more about me. I've spent the past third or so of my life planning things, but not actually doing anything. For content creating in particular, it's been more than 2 years of planning, and I've posted nothing. I have some pretty good excuses, but really I'm just scared. If I fail at YouTube, then my best idea to be successful effectively goes in the trash. I've tried I've tried not to think about it, but I have nothing to show yet. For context, it's been 7 or 8 years since I've done anything that feels productive. I've learned new skills and figured out what makes me happy, but that's all stuff that's in my head. I still make the same money I did when I was 13. I'm still in shape, but not muscular. I spend more money now because I have a car and I live on my own. All that time has been to set me up for my future, but I'm going to run out of time for a future if I just keep planning, so I guess it's time to start and hope who I am is good enough. Why did I pick this channel name? So, my friends describe me as someone who's always happy. I'd say I'm more positive than happy, but I like it. To get my name, I combined what describes me best and my favorite animal to get Happy Duck. Wait. I have props for this one. Look, happy duck. Ta-da. Oh, my earbud. It sounds kind of like what you'd order at a Chinese restaurant, doesn't it? Also, side note, this has been stuck in my head since I made this helmet. What does this remind you of? There's about six different things that I can think of, but the one that I keep thinking of is those to-go boxes of rice, again, at Chinese restaurants. Then it makes me think of the pink tofu truck from Kirby's Air Ride. I guess I'm hungry. Man, this is getting really hard to see. Channels focus. I'll make videos on everything that I like to do. Exercising, gaming, playing music, traveling, cooking and eating food, talking about random stuff with people, and doing all sorts of challenges. Really, whatever interests me that would make for a good video. So, a bit about me. Um, these two things pretty much define who I am. I get bored really easily, and I love to learn. I'll sit and listen for hours about pretty much anything someone's willing to tell me about, and I'm always challenging myself for playing games with myself to stay entertained. People like to see me do things, so I figured sharing that with the world might be a good idea. I'm not saying I'll be good all the time, but hopefully you'll get something out of every video. My goal is to entertain you or teach you something. If I suck at it, tell me. If I do a good job, then I'm glad you enjoyed the video. And that's it. It's really late for me now, so I'm gonna go. Thank you. I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Ciao. I really hope that worked. I'm so tired. Alright, let's find out if it recorded everything. Yes, it was recording. Here's my setup, by the way. I've got the phone cord taped to the side of the monitor with my my phone stacked behind the key, holding it in place. And then I've got my computer with the light taped on top, resting on the controller. There's the tape there, and there's the tape there. And then I have a little wireless thing that I had to plug in to get this. I was trying to get this thing working, and it was not. I made this because I have been struggling lately to say what I'm trying to say. Basically, I'm feeling scatterbrained, and I think it's because I'm watching too much YouTube and stuff. So, hopefully, it's not me getting older. I wrote all this out, and after doing all of that, making sure OBS was set up and the camera thing was set up, and then finding out that the camera looks like garbage on the camera thing through OBS, and then trying to figure out how to record the video without the camera shifting out of place, and doing all of that other stuff. I've been doing this for like, I don't know, to be honest. Definitely more than 4 hours. I'm pretty sure I started this at like 10 p.m. Editor's note. I have been editing this video for about 7 hours. So take that past me. Suck it. So yeah, I'm beat. I appreciate you taking time to watch this. Um, I know it's a little rough, but this is just the start. From small beginnings, right? So anyway, thanks again. I hope you have a lovely evening or a lovely rest of your day. And until next time, peace. Until next time, peace.